Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all having a wonderful day or night and that you'll enjoy the video. And thank you so much for watching.
Point of view, a man designed your bathroom. I swear I want to go back in time and just destroy whoever invented these handles.
Point of view, a man designed your entire house. You know you can actually replace those handles, right? Well, I mean, not you, but use that phone designed by a man to call a different man to replace those handles. See, it's that easy. You don't need a time machine to do that.
In Dubai, we don't say, wow, new phone. We say,
MashaAllah, too much money, Habibi, too much money.
Yeah, you don't say new phone. You say, sure, I'll do it for 10 grand. The problem only shows up when you're trying to leave the country with $50,000 in cash. We've all heard the stories before and we couldn't stop laughing.
Men should share their social security information early on in dating, and here's why. It is important to women to build trust in the beginning of a relationship. And sharing that type of information would make us all feel really, really secure, especially if we've been hurt before. It is never, I trust you until I don't. It is, I don't trust you until I do. I mean, what is the worst we can do with that information anyway?
Yeah, how about no? It's not that I don't trust you until I do, I just don't trust you. It's not that I care until I don't, I just don't care. You're not getting my social security number just as you're not getting my credit card. Only because that's how much I trust you.
So if anyone was thinking about going to the botanist in Broadgate Circle, don't. Because I fell asleep. I went there last night on Thursday. I fell asleep in the toilets, at like 9. Woke up at 3 a.m. I was locked in. I had to leave, get out the bar, set the alarm off, which I don't know why no one checked there was anyone in the toilets. I know I shouldn't have been asleep in there, but I do feel like they've got a duty to make sure everyone's out of the place before they lock it up. Walked to Shoreditch. I had no way of getting home. I didn't have my coat or my bag, so I didn't have a bank card. And then when I was standing on the corner in Shoreditch, crying, some man came and grabbed me. Literally picked me up from behind. And I was, kicking and screaming, going mad. I can't even tell this story. I feel like I'm going to cry. And I was kicking and screaming, and then these people walked around the corner, so he put me down. So if you're not concerned about the safety of women in London or anywhere, please start being concerned. So then I got away from this man that she sat on the outside box park in Shoreditch and cried, and then police came over and was like, "Are you Grace? Your mum's reported you as missing." I was like, "Hello?" And they took me home at 4 a.m.
What a wonderful story that was. And I trust you just as much as I trust the other one with the social security number, but you decided to post this, so I'm gonna talk about it. How exactly do you fall asleep at 9 p.m. in the toilets? Were you that tired? No, but seriously, I was way too drunk in the past, but I still managed somehow to get home and fall asleep in my bed, not on the toilet. You must be a better man than me. Also, the rest of the story never happened. You set off the alarm, maybe the police will not show up on a case like that, but the security certainly will. Your phone was low on battery, but if they showed up, you could have asked for help, so they could call you an Uber. But then, of course, if they did, the rest of your story didn't happen. But yeah, it was actually a good story. Not the type of story I would read my daughter before sleep, but the type of story I will tell my daughter when I tell her about drinking.
I'll give you $1,000 right now if you tell me your deepest, darkest secret.
I don't know, I'll do that for $2,000.
$2,000? All right, let's do it.
Okay, so I was failing all my classes and I really needed an A+, so I stayed behind for some extra curriculum.
What do you mean, extracurriculum? What do you mean?
We'll just say I got an A+.
Oh!
Well, congratulations. Now everyone knows you used to be a cheap 304. But at least from then to now you started to learn how to negotiate your price. So good on you.
Wow. We're really we're really doing this? Okay, so I know in the moment think about it, you'd get super insecure. You would think like, oh my gosh, is it me? No! Okay, I want us to use our noggins for a second. I really want us to think about this. Do you, honest to God, want somebody in your life that can't even have an adult conversation and say, hey, excuse me, I'm not interested? Or furthermore, just sit down and have a nice meal, have a good conversation? Y'all don't need to get married at the end. Relax. At the end of the date, just send her a text saying, thank you so much for letting me take you out, but I'm not interested. As uncomfortable as that conversation will be, this was your move? This right here. Why does this scream that he gets overdraft fees? That his mama still pays his cell phone bill? If you can't be a normal, functioning adult, don't date. Stay home. Don't come outside.
Why not? I love it outside. You can try to turn this on men, but it doesn't work like that. You saying to that first lady it's not you, obviously it was her. If it wasn't about her, her date will still be at the table. But obviously she was so lovely and nice to be around that her date refused to spend another second with her. And I know it sucks, but this is dating today. Get used to it. You ladies are doing foodie calls, we're doing this now. Spend the rest of the evening with you so you can get your validation and I get to pay for food? Nah, we're not doing that anymore.
After extensive research, I've made a list of all the guys that I'll be staying away from for the rest of my life. So, first of all, we have all of them. The end.
Well, good on you. You finally learned. Or did you? I bet if I go through your phone right now, you have at least 3 dating apps installed. So to me, this is just the female version of the story about the boy that cried wolf.
You gave them 100%, you gave them your all, you did everything you possibly could to make it work, and that's a liberating feeling. Let them go in peace. If they don't want to make it work still, after everything you've given them, you will find someone that will match your 100%. You will find someone better that will match your energy and give you everything you could possibly ask for. Because if that person isn't willing to meet you where you are, they're not the one.
Another great advice from the people on TikTok. You gave him everything, but he did not wanted you. Well, obviously, because you're all goddesses and angels. You give everything. Come on now. In reality, you gave him nothing. There are millions of men out there, but they're just invisible. You don't even look at them because they cannot afford an Armani suit every single day. It doesn't matter how smart they are, it doesn't matter how good they look, it doesn't matter that they'll treat you right. Most of the times you don't even see them because they're at their 9 to 5 or at their Starbucks jobs or wherever they work. You will find the one for you. Obviously, the chances are you're not going to find the one. Most of the times, you won't even give him a chance. Reality is, you give a guy like that everything, he's going to marry you faster than you can say wedding dress. But also, reality is, you're not even going to look his way because obviously he's not in the top 10%.
So I think we've all seen the videos under the sound of all the women and femme-presenting people giving their little looks in the club and all the men in the comments being very confused. But I have a theory. I've had it for a while. I got to this theory watching my straight cisgendered female friends get very mad at their boyfriends for not picking up on their social cues. So, those are survival instincts. Probably left over from our days of hunting and gathering and being hunted by big scary predators. But the thing is, we're still being hunted by big scary predators. It's men. And men don't have any natural predators, so they've had the privilege of letting those instincts dissipate, while we've been using them and honing them this whole time, without a break. Ever.
Yeah, like I said in some of my videos, I really don't believe in that whole blonde stereotype. But in this case, Princess, I really do believe that you dyed your hair blonde just so people know exactly what to expect from you. And to be honest, I knew exactly what to expect from you because you have Kami in your account name. You were always hunters? When exactly did you turn from gatherers into hunters? Men don't have hunters? Against everything your sisterhood has told you, most violence cases are still against men. And it doesn't even matter if men will have a natural predator or not. Think about all the survival instincts men still have to have. Think about police. Think about army. Think about firefighters. But to be honest, at this point, I would just appreciate it if you think about anything in general.
So you're out tonight, right?
Yeah.
What are your intentions tonight?
Getting trained.
Huh? Getting what?
Trained.
By who? What type of guys?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6 different guys, yeah? Okay. What an absolute angel you must be. What an amazing goddess. I'm afraid to even think that far, but at some point, some poor guy is gonna marry this one. Can you imagine that? Maybe this is the reason why they push that the body count should not matter. Believe all women? Well, I'm definitely gonna believe this one. Anyway, this is gonna be it for today. As always, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you all so much for watching. Stay safe and I will see you in the next one.